Welcome to day number 12 of the 30-day deal challenge, where you're supposed to wholesale a deal in 30 days. But for me, it's going to take a bit longer. So, as usual, today we got a list of what I am going to do to complete my goals. So, today, we are going to research how to wholesale internationally. We are going to do a clever investor course over again because repetition is key if you want to further retain knowledge. Learning is making connections, and remembering is sustaining those connections. So if you just learn but you don't remember, then those connections will fade away in hours or days. That's why repetition is so important. And then we're going to write a game plan on what I am doing, and I'm going to further crystallize my plan and simplify it, because the more complex something is, the more harder it becomes. But when you simplify something, it just becomes easier. So, after I've done those three things, I'm going to look for ways to automate my business. Instead of saying, how am I going to do this? I'm going to say, who is going to do this? Because I want a business, not a job. Lots of people get it mixed up. They say, oh, I own a business. No, buddy, you own a job. If you have, say, a plumbing company and you're the only plumber, you own a job, not a business. Now, after I've done that, I am going to call a cash buyer. I don't know what cash buyer I'm going to call. I don't have their number. I'm going to find a cash buyer, and I'm going to call them. And I'll record it for you. And then after I've done that, I'm going to read and study one chapter of Think and Grow Rich. If you want to become rich in life, in money, in all these great things, this is what you need to read. Trust me. So, after I've done that, I'm going to call GoDaddy, because my website is up, webuyhousesinthekootenays.com, but for some reason right now it only works on mobile. So you can only see it on your iPhone, iPod, Android, but you can't see it on Windows yet or Mac. So I'm going to be calling them, and hopefully we'll figure that one out, because they've said my website is live, but it's only working on mobile. So we're going to figure that one out also. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to take you on this ride, and we'll have a good time.
Alright, so I've drawn up my simplified version of my game plan. So cash becomes bandit signs becomes leads go to my phone, and then from my phone I fill out a lead intake form. The dead leads will go in the trash, and the good leads I will establish a price to purchase it at, and then I'll send them the contract, and if they accept it, I assign to a cash buyer and I get paid. If they don't accept it, I follow up. So simple. I'll go over that once again. Cash equals leads, cash equals bandit signs equal leads equal phone equals lead intake form, dead leads go in the trash, good leads move on. And then I establish a price, and then I send the contract. If it's accepted, I assign to a cash buyer and I get paid. If it's not accepted, I follow up.
Why did I not think of this earlier? Wholesaling virtually is so easy. All you do is you just buy a list from listsource.com of people that are in pre-foreclosure, and then you just buy a list of cash buyers, people that bought with cash in the previous 12 months. You call the list of homeowners that are in pre-foreclosure, you negotiate a price on them, get the ARV of their property, buy it for 70% below ARV, and then you don't buy it. You sign a contract saying that you'll buy it for a price that's 70% below the ARV, the after repair value, and then you sell that contract to one of those cash buyers from the list that you bought off of ListSource, and you make the difference. So simple. Why haven't I thought of it earlier? Alright, my friends, as awesome as it sounds, I think I'm going to start wholesaling in my local market first. That way I can really get a better understanding for it. And I think the people in my local market would really appreciate if I could bring up the value of my market by attracting more investors, and make my city bigger by making it like an investing hotspot. So, as much as wholesaling in all of North America America sounds pretty damn cool, and wholesaling virtually in all of North America. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna start with my market. I'm gonna spend $1,000 on this contract to wholesale in British Columbia. Really get to know my backyard and get to know how I am going to boom my backyard, because I do want to be building like luxury condo buildings and luxury neighborhoods, and perhaps maybe some more hotels in my market. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I called somebody off of Kijiji that was renting a house, and I got another cash buyer on my list. I'm going to play you guys the phone.
I saw your ad on Kijiji for a house for rent near Nelson, BC, and I wanted to call you and I wanted to let you know, see, I'm not looking to rent your house, but I do get houses under contract in the area so that I can purchase them at an extremely below market value, and then I sell that contract to investors. So if you're familiar with wholesaling, you'll know what I'm talking about, but what I was going to ask you is if you're a cash buyer and if you have all cash purchase houses, when I come across a hell of a deal, would you like me to fire you an email or a text and let you know about it? And then if you want, you can purchase the contract to buy the house off of me for a small fee, but it would be insignificant compared to the amount of money that you would save.
It depends on where it is, what it is, and what's happening, right?
Okay. Well, what do you like out of your rentals?
What do you mean? What do I like? It's just an investment. It's just an investment thing, right? The house that's currently for rent is actually my house. I'm just going to be not living in it for a little while, but I do have other rental properties.
Okay, but do you like certain ones? Do you want more than 2 bedrooms? Do you want less than 2 bedrooms? Do you prefer commercial or residential? Do you prefer?
Usually residential, and usually like 2 or 3 bedroom, yeah.
So residential, 2 to 3 bed. Are you interested in commercial at all, or should I just focus on residential for you?
I only deal with residential.
Okay, and do you want it in just Nelson or Nelson, Castlegar, and Trail? Those are the markets I specialize in.
Actually, most of my rentals are in Trail, actually.
Okay, so would you prefer me to mainly send you the Trail ones, or do you just want everything for the 3 cities?
Everything would be fine.
Alright, perfect. So I will fire you off an email when I come across a hell of a deal, and I hope that we can do business soon.
Okay.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks, soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So that was the phone call. First official, well, I don't want to say official, because I know a couple investors in my town that would buy with cash, but that's the first one that I acquired over the phone just by asking. I feel great. I want to do more. I realized that I said that I'd fire him an email, but I never got his email, so I totally screwed up on that one. I have his phone number though, so I'll fire him a text when I get a deal, and I'm hyped. Let's go get another one. Alright, my friends, we are going to wrap it up at that. Today was a great day. I got 2 leads. Well, one is for sure. The other one is going to get back to me. But I am super enthusiastic about it. It's amazing. I completed everything that I needed to do today on my task list, except for editing and upload, because how can I edit and upload when I'm still posting a video? But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one, and we'll be rich together.